Friday Night Baseball on the show, and we come your way from the Motor City of Detroit, Michigan. Tonight we begin our road trip with the first of three between the Chicago White Sox and the Detroit Tigers. The White Sox have won 5 games in a row. We'll look for number 6 right after this. Joey Wentz gets the ball for the Tigers in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And stepping in, Danny Mendick. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, I hope these guys were listening today during the hitters' meeting, because they have not been swinging the bats well. They only scored 1 run in the loss yesterday. And somewhere along the line, this offense has to execute at a higher level if this team's going to compete.
Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, then the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that brings up Luis Robert. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there. On to first, and there were 2 down. Next, it'll be Leury Garcia as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
It's hard to come up with any rhyme or reason why switch hitters hit from one side better than the other, but if you look at the numbers, he's not quite as successful hitting right-handed against left-handed pitching.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. It's the White Sox nothing. Tigers coming up. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Ronaldo Lopez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
Victor Reyes stands in as he looks at a called strike. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
This team does it a little bit different, Matty. They're not going to drive the ball out of the ballpark. They are dead last in home runs. Usually a bad sign. But they can score in a variety of different ways. They got guys with great approaches, and they try and move and manufacture runs as well as they can. Be on the lookout for the little things today.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in, the switch hitter, Willie Castro. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And now a pitch on the way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And this misses as it moves to 2-0 now on the Tigers shortstop.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Strike called, 2-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The 2-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Center fielder on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll coast to the second here with a 2-out double.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossom.
刑事物語。加減なやつじゃけん。刑事物語って知らんですね。危ないデカとかは知ってるけど、刑事物語知らんですね。貴様それでも日本人か。何年前のやつですかあれ。刑事物語。わお、真っ赤なコートのワトニーさん。危ないデカとかは知ってるけどね。刑事物語。武田鉄矢がジャッキー・チェンに憧れて作ったオマージュ。武田鉄矢。金八先生ですか。
Wind up and the 1-0 pitch.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And the pitch misses low and away.
必殺のハンガーヌンチャクが火を吹く。ハンガーヌンチャク。
To 2-2 now.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
振ってもらった。ブルース・リーやったっけ。
So one down, no one aboard, and that'll bring up Nick Madrigal. First delivery to him.
よっしゃ。
And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Bruce Lee.
In is the catcher Jonathan Lucroy. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center.
取られた。
Grossman will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of
わしが小学生の頃、ゴールデン洋画劇場。ゴールデン洋画劇場ね。それは知ってますわ。
From the stretch. As he'll send
Gotcha.
the ground ball down to third. He'll go to Scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. A man left for the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
邦画やから洋画じゃなかったかも。
So stepping in is Renato Nunez, and he's a guy looking to break out.
火曜サスペンス劇場とかありましたよね。
He or his club have been hoping for.
独特の音楽の歌謡サスペンス劇場とか言って。
That one bends into the zone, a strike on the breaking ball. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through for a hit.
日曜洋画劇場とかね。基本テレビドラマやな。ああ。木曜洋画劇場ってありましたっけ？なんかあったような。金曜ロードショーとかね。何かしらやってましたよね。土曜ワイド劇場でしたっけあれ。なんか夜9時からテレ朝系でやってましたよね。なんか曜日ごとになんかやってましたね。月曜日ぐらいちゃうんすか？やってなかった。水曜日もなかったんかな。あー、打たれた。連打やな。水曜日はなかったんかな。水曜日あんま記憶ないっすね。木曜洋画劇場。おっと、ダブルスチール。土曜ワイド劇場とか。日曜洋画が確かあれがあれでしたっけ？淀川さんでしたっけ？金曜ロードショーが水野晴夫さんでしたよね。
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he had. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say,
さっき食いすぎて腹パンパンですわ。
It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Two men are on with two men out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
High
in the air out to center field. Robert able to track it down for the third out. Tigers get just the one. Set to go now, Adam Eaton. And he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now.
The designated hitter, Adam Eaton.
First pitch on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
あんたと一緒に泣きとうはありません。あー、詰まってもた。
And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The next 0-2.
何曜日か覚えてないですけど、なんか渡る世間は鬼ばかりとかありましたよね。橋田壽賀子ドラマでしたっけ。よっしゃ。あー、取られた。渡る世間は鬼ばかりとか言って。泉ピン子とか出てましたよね。あとはえなりかずきですよね。泉ピン子。方がまた個数の子になってますね。えなりかずき戦争になったドラマ。なんか仲悪いらしいですね。えなりかずきもなんか見た目変わんないっすよね。顔が年取らないっすね。
So the bases are empty here with two gone, and digging in next will be Danny Mendick. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Here's the center fielder. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They're down 1-0.
木曜日やったらトンネルズの皆さんのおかげですでしたっけ。
Back now for the Tigers' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season.
厳しすぎにしんどくなってえなりがやめちゃったやつ。
I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's the first pitch. Harold Castro will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a call.
いろいろテレビもやってましたな。
And this catches the zone as well.
生だらとかありましたよね。生でダラダラ行かせてとか言って。略して生だらとか言って。
In the air out to center field. Robert is right there, one down.
金ちゃんの金どことか懐かしいですね。仮想大賞とかやってましたよね。
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week.
仮想大賞とかなんか変な審査員が何人かおって。なんかこうピューッとメーターみたいなの上がっていってましたよねあれ。まだやってんすか。8時だよ全員集合。どうですかね。バニーガールさんがよう出てたの覚えていますわ。仮想大賞。
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And it's 0-2 to Scope. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
そうなんすか。
Hey,
クイズ番組だら
right
け。
there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
昔はあれっすね。平成教育委員会とかありましたよね。なんか変に難しかったですけどね。なんか変なナレーションで何々くんの答えとかって言ってましたよね。
Now at the plate here is Luis Robert. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on the way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
ああ、いつみさんね。
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Hard hit ball to short. Reined in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
あとはあれっすか。火曜日やったんかな。なるほどザワールドとかやってましたよね。相川金也と楠田絵理子の。あれもよう見てましたね、なんか。火曜日の9時でしたっけね。なんか1時間やってたような。そうなんですか。トランプマンとかいましたよね、あれね。はい、消えた。よっしゃー、いった。20号。
It's a solo home run for Eloy Jimenez, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as the White Sox have come back to tie it at 1.
あれ確かいろんな人出てましたよね。酒井町明さんとかね。
You got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
The batter will be Nick Madrigal. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
あれはほんまよう見てた記憶ありますな。相川金也。キンキン言ってましたよね。
2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Down the left field line and deep.
ほんとテレビ好きなやつじゃないと誰かわからん。テレビを見てないからね。
Grounded to third. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning.
月は正月で隠し芸大会とかやってましたよね。うん。まあ昔は見てたけどね。テレビがないからね、まあね。
Now the pitch. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
途中からもう YouTube 見まくってましたもん。
Wind up and the 0-1. And it's fouled away.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
番組見れるようにしてない。アクオスのテレビでしたっけ？なんか亀山モデルって書いてたような記憶があるんですけど。世界の亀山モデルと書いて。よいしょ。ああ、テレビの上に猫野郎さんが乗っかってんのは覚えてましたわ。あれ写真撮りましたからね。あーちゃー。世界の亀山モデル。シャープのアクオスでしたよね。うちの家のあれも確かアクオスやったと思うんですけどね。
Skied into straightaway right. Garcia is there, 2 down. Next up, Jamer Candelario as he'll dig into the left.
昔のテレビはもうめっちゃ分厚かったからね。ブラウン管で。途中からえらい薄なってきたからね。
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Pitch popped up, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
まあ幅取らないですね。昔のほんまに後ろの幅が出とったから相当でかかったですけどね。あんなでかかったのが今やペラペラですからね。うん。
Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing
今でもテレビでかいのでもだいぶ安いでしょ。あんまでかいの目疲れるからね。
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready now for the White Sox. Jonathan Lucroy flew out last time up. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded to short. Scooped up. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
今高いの 8K とか。ああ、8K 対応してるんですかそれ。放送やってないんちゃうんすか。
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he swings right over the top of this one. Nothing in one.
結構テレビ内蔵のレコーダーとかありましたよね。ハードディスク内蔵とか言って。ボタン一つで録画ができるとか言って。 国営放送だけやる。8K もいらんでしょ、もう。ああ、対応してたような。対応してもその対応してるソフトがないからね。まだ 4K でしょ。8K 対応ゲームはないと思うんですけどね。まだそこまで追いついてないですよね。まあ、対応はしてるんか。あれですけど。8K ゲームなんかまだまだ先の話ちゃいますか。モニターも追いつかんしね。4K モニターはだいぶね、あるけど、8K モニターもあんま出てないじゃんすか。まあ、あるとは思うんですけどね。うん。もう追いつかんですよね。まあ、任天堂もなんか、プロモデルが12月になんか発表されるんちゃうか言ってますけど、ほんまかどうか知らんけど、任天堂プロが出るらしいです。あれ前から言われてるけどね。
So now to the plate, Matt Reynolds, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Eaton is off at first with 2 away.
任天堂
1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses ball 2. Heading out towards shallow right. Lazar is under it, and that's the third out.
そこまでこだわらんねんね。
Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just one hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
まあ、プレステ5とXbox のシリーズ X やったら X の方が性能上みたいですね、なんかね。
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now. Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
And it's quickly 0-2.
まあ、でかさ的にも Xbox の方が小さいですからね。5結構でかいからね。
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Popped him up. Reynolds in foul ground, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
冷蔵庫みたいな感じだから。 そこまででもうるさいとかもないし、ファン回ってるけど、爆音するわけでもなく、まあ多少上が熱いけど、そこまで熱いかそうでもないですからね。はあ、爆発防止装置。本体がでかいですよね。寝かすにも横幅いるし、縦にしても意外とね、でかいんですよ。ディスク入れるとね、読み込みめっちゃうるさいんですよね。初めの読み込みが。
In now, Victor Reyes. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
まあコントローラーは確かになんか独特ですけどね。あー、抜けた。セカンド行くんや。残念。センスないのにセンスを出そうとするから。まあ見た目は確かにこだわってますよね。
The batter will be Danny Mendick. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back
伸びるか。
still going back.
あーっと、あれなんや入った。今のなんかレフト取ってんのにポロリして入りましたよ。何あれ。とんがってるとこいらんやろ。うん。ジャンプして取ってんのに入りましたよ。はみ出ましたね。グローブ入ってそのままポロッと入ってる。珍しいですね。まさかのレフトフライがホームラン。グラブがホームランになりましたよ。あれは珍しい。貴重な映像でしたよ。
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
前の試合もなんかタイガースとなんかやってたよ。うん。なんやかんや人気ですからね。未だにいろんなとこがね、抽選販売やってるから。売れへんって言うけど結構どこでも抽選やってますからね。
Fouls this one off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. He can only do it for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Leury Garcia. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. 0 for 2
まあ5
from him
万
so
なん
far
ぼ
in
し
this
ます
one.
からね。
0-1. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Center fielder on the run, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
あんまりでもやってる人おらんと思うんですよ。
He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Into the box now, Eloy Jimenez, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
まあソフトも売れんしね。
Now the 0-1.
あれ見るとほんまに本体こうてやってる人間がいかに少ないかがわかりますよね。ああ。本数ほんま少ないからね。任天堂のソフト売れまくってるけど、プレステほんま売れないですからね。ランキング見てもほとんどスイッチばっかやからね。あーちゃー。あーちゃー。なんででもスイッチってあんな売れるんですよね。あれが不思議でしょうがないですね。本数がすごいでしょ、あれ。
Plate now, Nick Madrigal, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 1-for-2 in the ball game thus far. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
うん。で、ランキング見てもほぼスイッチですからね。結構また売れてんすよね、また本数がね。あーちゃー。あんだけやっぱ買う人おるんやなと思って。
Bottom of the sixth coming up. It's now 2-1 Chicago. Bottom of the sixth inning now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Harold Castro.
かといってスイッチソフト買うか言うてもね、そんな買わんすからね。
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
うん。
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why
買ってる人は買ってるけど、全体で見たらほんま知れてますよね。まあでも最近ダウンロードで買う人も増えてきてるから。まあモンハンも相変わらずよう売れてますもんね。全世界300万か500万いってますよね。モンハンはすごいですね。やらんですけど。やってる人はやってるから。
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
Up and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
ああ、変えんの忘れとった。なんだけ売れりゃ、もうソニー離れていきますよね。よっしゃ。海外でもスイッチ流れていってますので。あー、見てた。
You know, your offense just throws a number up on the board for you. The last thing you want to do is go out there and not throw a donut up for the boys. He was able to get those first 2 outs so quick, but now with a hit and a single, he finds himself in a little bit of trouble.
And here's Renato Nunez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Vaughn over to his left, and that will end the inning. Tigers leave 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Kyle Funkhauser is on the
かといってマリオを買ってやるか言われたら、そこまでやりたいとは思わないですね。子供の頃はようやったけど、新しいマリオ出てじゃあやるか言われたらやらないですね。
Now the first pitch.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th.
Mario.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Andrew Vaughn is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Lucroy on at first. Nobody out. 2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Swing and he pops him up. Nunez into
モ
foul
ンハン
territory,
は
and
売
no
れ
one
て
will
な
get
い
this
と。
one.
そうなんですか。
And that misses there, so he runs to count full now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Soft line to the right side, and they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
Doesn't happen often throughout the course of the season, but right there, you talk about having awareness, taking advantage of a team that's maybe sleepwalking a little bit on the base paths. Unbelievable job to get 2 outs for the price of 1 in that situation.
Adam Eaton is at the plate as he watches ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. popped up. Candelario might try to make a
あ
play
あ、
on
で
it.
もなんか
And
やっ
this is
てる
gonna
人
wind
多
up
い
a
なってい
foul
う
ball.
感じですけどね。
Popped him up. Candelario has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. They still lead it 2-1. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Down by 1, I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that one run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
Hmm, 30.
Matt Foster will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
スイッチが強い。ライズが売れてない。
Now here's the first offering. Pulls this one in the air out to left. There to make the catch is Jimenez, and there's one away. Now to bat, Jeimer Candelario. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Robert is there. 2 gone.
ワールドが売れすぎてライズは滑った感じ。あちゃー。
So now to the plate, Nomar Mazara. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First delivery to him. There's a fastball right down Broadway.
ライズは一応 PC 出てるけど、ベースがスイッチやから。
Yeah, when the first 2 guys in the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Fouled off. A A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. He'll try again, 1-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Tigers.
風が冷たいからちょうどいいですな。
And now in the box, Matt Reynolds. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The third baseman, Matt Reynolds.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Change up, a little bit inside, 1-0. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Count is 1-2 now. And here's a slider.
Wow.
3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter.
結局スイッチゲーム、任天堂関連ゲームか。
This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Now the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Here's the 1-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he's taking here and looks at strike 2 right down the middle.
熱い。
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
選択肢が非常に少ないから。あちゃ。
Next for Chicago, Luis Robert struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
No balls and a strike to count. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Strike 3 call, and the inning is over.
分散する。
The White Sox. They lead it 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Robbie Grossman. First pitch on its way. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
そういややらんですね。
A solo shot here to left, and just like that, this ball
逆
game
転
is
裁
all
判ぐらい
tied.
チャンスか。熱っ。バイオもやらんしね。
Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
こで追いつかれるか。
To the plate now, Victor Reyes. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a
モンハンも
1-for-3
や
thus
らん
far.
し。
Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field.
Ah,
And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. The relay throw, and he's in at third base with nobody out representing the go-ahead run.
Yeah, first a home run and then a triple. And if the pattern holds, the next hitter will rope a double to bring another run home here. We shall see.
Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Harold Castro. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
モンハンバイオ、スト2ロックマン。やらんですな。格ゲーもやらんしね。ロックマンもやらんしね。
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I gotta believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
あー、抜けていく。
Go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game, off of quality pitching, when runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be two?
ダブルプレイ。杉本グループやからね。辻本さん。
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Jonathan Scope, singled in his last at bat.
辻本良三さんでしたっけ？
First pitch on its way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul strike one.
不思議と確かにやってないですよね。なんかピンとくるのがないんですよね。
Here's the 0-2. He got him.
よっしゃ。
Fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. 9th inning coming up. Tigers are out. Jose Cisnero comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here at the top of the ninth.
吉見。あー、良三さん。
Ready now is Leury Garcia. His prior
のりみ
history
さん。
versus this arm. He's 2 for 4. First offering.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a slider just
清見の持ち株は非公開なんか。清見さんって人おるんですか。
Here comes the 1-2.
あー、どん詰まりや。おーっとしゃ。内野安打。どん詰まりからの内野安打。
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
You know what, Leroy, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it
4番の
always puts more stress
ヒメ
on
ネスさ
that
ん。
pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
Standing in now, Eloy Jimenez, and it's fouled away. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
辻元一族ですか。
Now the 0-1.
カプコンって賃貸マンションもねやってますもんね。
Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Is a way to miss. He struck him out.
ボール球や。
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number one is straining him on base. And now with one out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Into the box, Nick Madrigal, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
スーパーマリオ出てるな。そうなんですか。
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Garcia
ゼルダも
stands
出
at
てる。
first with one out.
そうなんですか。
Count even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count, you send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Line
よっ
drive
し
to
ゃ。
left.
レフト前。
Down for a base hit.
粘る粘る。
Into the box now, Jonathan Lucroy, and he fouls this one off. No hits to this point.
コロコロパーティー。そうなんですか。
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. In his career against this pitcher, he's 1 for 2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
おっと、ストライク入らん。
Andrew Vaughn is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Fouled off. Swing and a
Ah,
fly
check
to
it
the
out.
right. In comes Mazzara. He makes the play. Really had
こ
the
れは
muscle to get to that one. 2 gone
ゲー
down.
ムボーイアドバンス。
Andrew Vaughn The next to bat, trying here to plate the tying run from second.
帰よ
Jose Abreu will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Trying
to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
おっしゃった。打ったけどやホーム行くんかい。おお漏れる漏れる。同点同点同点。気合でいく。気合でいきました。さすがアブレイさん。あー、ほら。
Reyes is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. For the bottom of the 9th, and digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. First delivery to him as he will take a look at a fastball in there. Good spot.
けど1点取られたら終わりっていうアウェーやからね。
Out there? I think he does. One thing you don't want to do though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
あと荒井村とデビルメイクライデッドライジングやらんですな。
Now another 1-2.
まあ評判はいいと思うんですけどね。なんかやりたいとは思わんすね。
Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2. Swing just a little early, and he'll see another.
荒井村。よっしゃ。
This one swung on and missed for the first out.
Really good late fight on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
ブレスオブファイヤー。ああ。名前は聞いたことありますけどね。 最後は見逃し。わあ、間に合わん。
He's got a hit in 3 at bats to this point. Comes set, the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it is.
うわぁ、際どい。
Breaking ball far too inside that time. Led off for ball
オ
1.
ンラインゲームで6出して滑ったのか。 6？
1-2. Here it is.
ああ、際
I
ど
know
い。
he missed with a fastball right there. This guy's arsenal. You can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions.
A swing.
Ah,
And
yeah,
he
but-
hits it down the line and deep.
おお、
Be
危ね
off the right field wall.
もうちょいで入っ
Second
とっ
now
た。
and headed for third. And he's going to get there. And
さよなら
quickly
ホー
the
ムラ
winning
ン
run
のとこ
is
やっ
at
た。
third with 2 away.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2 out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
うお。やばい。
Garrett Crochet takes the ball, needing to get the final out of the ninth to send this one to extra innings.
2で出たのが最後。ああ、信長の野望もあと1週間ですな。
So now to the plate, Nomar Mazara. He'll go after the first pitch.
なんやかんやもう来週です。
He's got a chance to
信長の野望申請が。
bases open. They might think about working around him. Fouled away. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. That misses 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
ブリブリビチビチゲームや。あんなもんゴミやろ。ブリブリビチビチゲーム。 ああ、さよならや。あーちゃー、終了。ああ。さよなら。さよならダンサー。
In the Stephens ball game, the Tigers come out on top for their 30th victory. Jose Cisneros claims the win out of the pen is first. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Slezak, Heidi Lockney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to the show.com.
あっちゃ。ほんまにブリブリ打つ。一旦切りますか。ブチブチ言うてましたな。これで連勝止まって、並んでる。貯金10で、全く同一ですか。なんとか1位やけど、怪しいですな。ブリビチャー。よっしょ。さあ、寝ましょうか。眠たい。10時半ぐらいに出なあかんからね、今日は。さあ、では。フランスとチャイナでフランチャイズだ。あーちゃー。さあ、では。